Well, today I want to confess, but rather announce something. I'm a pussy. There I said it, okay? I'm the most fearful person that I know of. If there's a more fearful person out there, please reach out. I'm gonna challenge you. I'm so afraid all the time. There's no fucking way that somebody else is more afraid than me, okay? I am so afraid, most of the time, for everything. For my past, for my future, for my present moment. What am I gonna have tomorrow for lunch? Is this gonna happen? What if this goes there? What if this goes sideways? What if this works out? I'm even afraid of things working out, man. I'm afraid of if this channel gets all of a sudden 1 million views. I would just be like overwhelmed, and I would cry and go in the corner of a room, and I would be like, I don't want to do it anymore. Too many people are watching right now. There's too much pressure now on me. So I am even afraid of the success, man. So I want to challenge if there's somebody out there more fearful than me. But maybe there is a difference between, maybe I need to coexist with the fear. And that's what I'm doing. I'm absorbing the fear. I cannot run away from it. There's no fucking way. Because when I try to run away, I become even more fearful. Like, my fear meter is broken. Now, when I say fear, I don't mean anxiety. Because anxiety is when your fear meter is broken. Now you're anxious and you're paralyzed. It doesn't mean that I am paralyzed when I feel fearful. Actually, quite on the opposite, I am high functioning. I function, I do stuff, but I constantly feel the fear. I constantly feel the fear, and I constantly I lose my breath, man. I lose my breath from time to time just thinking about certain stuff, and then I have to calm my nervous system down, okay? But if I was anxious, on the other hand, it means that your fear meter, again, is broken, and you cannot do anything, and you may need certain form of therapy and stuff. So fear, well, I am the most fearful person. Probably not the most anxious person, but definitely the most fearful person that I know of. I'm overthinking, I'm just playing scenarios, I'm trying to mitigate certain risks, I'm just afraid of fucking everything. And then nothing happens. How about that? Nothing fucking happens. And then something happens and I'm like, I knew it is gonna happen. But that was survivorship bias. For every one thing that I fear, for every 10,000 things that I fear, wait. For every one thing that I fear and it turns out right, there are 9,099 things that do not. So maybe whenever I fear something and it happens and I prove myself right, I forget all of the 9,000 other things that I also feared and they did not happen. So it's survivorship bias. And then I'm like, I told you you should worry. You were right. But then I'm like, it's survivorship bias. It's the only thing that I feared and it turned out to be right. What about all these 9,909 million things that did not come out that way? And then I calm myself for a millisecond and then I'm fearful again. It's terrible. I mean, it's life. How about that? I'm Sisyphus, pushing the rock, living with the fear. Maybe the rock is the fear. I'm pushing it up a hill constantly, and then I fall down, and then I constantly push the fear.